In a quiet village, surrounded by green fields and winding rivers, there lived a boy named Ethan. The village was small, the kind of place where everyone knew each other, and days passed slowly, marked by the sound of church bells and the laughter of children. Ethan was not like the other children. While they played loudly and chased dreams of adventure far away, Ethan preferred silence. He loved sitting on the old wooden bench near his house, watching the sky change colors as the sun rose and set. He believed the sky carried stories of hope, loss, and endless possibilities. Ethan's father often told him, "Life is like that hill over there," he said, pointing to a tall hill at the edge of the village. "You don't know what's on the other side until you climb it." But Ethan was afraid of hills, both real ones and the ones life placed in front of him. A day that changed everything. One morning, the village woke up to troubling news. The river that supplied water to the village was slowly drying up. Crops began to fail, and worry spread through every home. People gathered in the town square, their faces filled with fear. "We must find another water source," the elders said. "But the nearest spring is beyond the hill," someone replied. "No one has gone there in years." The hill was steep and covered in thick fog. Stories said the path was dangerous, and many were too afraid to try. Ethan stood quietly at the edge of the crowd. His heart beat fast. He remembered his father's words. That night, he couldn't sleep. The moonlight slipped through his window, and a soft wind whispered outside. Ethan felt something change inside him, a small spark of courage he had never felt before. "I have to try," he whispered. The journey begins at dawn. Ethan packed a small bag with bread and water. Without telling anyone, he began walking toward the hill. Each step felt heavy, but he kept going. The path was rough. Stones cut his feet, and the fog made it hard to see. Several times, he thought of turning back. What if I fail? What if the stories are true? But every time fear spoke, a quiet voice answered inside him. What if you succeed? After hours of climbing, Ethan reached the top. His legs trembled, and his breath came fast. Slowly, the fog began to lift. And then he saw it. Beyond the hill, on the other side, was the most beautiful sight Ethan had ever seen. A clear spring flowed gently between golden rocks, shining under the sunlight like liquid silver. Birds sang in the trees, and wildflowers bloomed in every color imaginable. The air felt alive, full of promise. Tears filled Ethan's eyes. He knelt beside the spring and dipped his hands into the water. It was cold and fresh, real. "I did it," he whispered. "A hero returns." Ethan rushed back to the village with the news. When he returned, dusty and tired, people gathered around him in disbelief. "You went beyond the hill?" they asked. "Yes," Ethan said softly. "And there is water, enough for all of us." The village erupted with joy. That very week, they built a path to the spring. Crops were saved, and life slowly returned to normal.